What's going on, guys? This is your boy Paddy, and I am bringing you episode 2 of my Atletico Madrid career mode series. Sorry, I can just hear some next idiot talking to me on Skype. He's a bit of a bellend, but who cares? Atletico Madrid career mode, yeah. Sorry, there's no gameplay in this one, guys. It's mostly transfer business, something that Ed Woodward was incapable of doing for Manchester United this year in the transfer window. Something that Atletico Madrid did do a lot of business in. They brought in a Dutch centre back, I think, Alderweireld, I think his name is, and David Villa, who was a good signing. You can see here me trying to sign Nani. You saw me send a transfer offer, but they rejected it. I had to offer 14 million, which I think is actually quite reasonable, guys. Nani is actually a quality player. In real life, he's a bit inconsistent, but consistency doesn't really I wouldn't say it really matters in FIFA. I'm not gonna really talk about the gameplay here. I'm gonna talk about Atletico Madrid in real life. It's gonna be something different. Um, Honestly, I've never really followed Atletico Madrid as a club. I do watch them. Their games against Real Madrid and Barcelona are really big, guys, and it's gonna be even bigger this year because if you've been following La Liga, you will know that Barcelona and Atletico Madrid had won 8 games in a row, and they both needed to win one to equal Real Madrid's highest of the 68-69 season of 9 games in a row at the start of the season. As of now, I am talking while the Atletico Madrid game is playing. I'm gonna try find the score, so I'll find the score for you. But as of now, Barcelona have lost. Uh, yeah, they've lost their streak. They drew 0-0 with Osasuna. From what I saw of it, it was a poor result. That means they won 8 out of their 9 games so far, and going into El Clasico, they could have made their own record of 10, which would have given a great edge to the game. And as of now, Atletico Madrid are not doing anything because I can't find any tweets of the score. After 20 minutes, it is 0-0, even though I think it should really be more. I haven't seen anything. Now let's. So if they win this one and they win next week, that means they are the Spanish team with the most consecutive wins at the start of the season, which I think is phenomenal. And when you look at the team I've basically got now, the likes of Diego Costa and Arda Turan and Koke, some really good players in there. Courtois, probably one of the best young keepers in the moment at the moment in world football. You got your likes David De Gea's and Marc-Andre ter Stegen's, even though I don't really think I've never really watched him, to be fair, so I can't really judge much. Um, but Atletico Madrid as a club, what I've seen of them in the past few years is they have a thing for strikers. They've Liverpool were able to bring Fernando Torres to the Premier League before he got ruined by Chelsea. They also got Aguero, who went to Man City. They had Diego Forlan at the same time as Aguero, which was a deadly partnership in FIFA 11, if you remember that game. And they got through. They went and got Falcao, which was he was already a bit of a big star. They didn't really put make him this. They brought him to the limelight, but he was already, I think, a big enough player because he'd won the Europa League under Villas-Boas with Porto the season before he went to Atletico Madrid. Now Falcao's gone, and you thought, right, this could be sort of the end. But now they've got Diego Costa, who's earning a lot of rave reviews, and I think he deserves it. He scored the winner in the Madrid derby a few weeks back. When I watch him, he's such an aggressive player, and he was subject to a bid for 20 million for Liverpool. He could have potentially been another Fernando Torres. They only tried to bid him. He's a bit like Suarez in a way, like his nasty attitude. You can see now, uh, going on to like all the tactics and everything. I'm sorry for the change of voice. It's actually quite late when I'm doing this commentary. Going on to I'm changing the tactics. I made a custom formation of 4-5-1, but I have one defensive mid and one centre mid and one attacking mid with a right mid and a left mid with Diego Costa in strike. And also, I think this way is the best thing to do because you're able to like do the work rates and everything. It's perfectly suited. I'm not sure how I'm going to organise this team yet. I think honestly I'm gonna try get a few youth players in. Obviously I'm gonna have the likes of Koke and Oliver Torres, who I think are good on the game. I've got a good strong CDM and Javi Garcia, which you saw me sign earlier in the episode, along with Nani. Manquilla right back, and I've got a guy called Jimenez, a Uruguayan centre half. He's quite young and fairly high rated for his age. So honestly, I think I've got a good mix. Um, do you know what, guys? Honestly, I'm gonna cut the commentary a few minutes short. But I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I'll see you later in episode 3 of the Atletico Madrid Career Mode series. Goodbye.